Let's find the bolts which connect the glass to this moving piece, and I believe it's on the glass, because whenever you take bolts out, try put them on and keep it with the parts, otherwise it's kind of difficult to find them. Okay, now I didn't tighten these bolts, so let's see. What should I do first? Put the glass or tighten it? Motor definitely we can make tight. Remember, connection on the old unit was just on the motor itself. I'll show you. Right here there is connection on the motor. On the new unit, the connection is separate, connected with two wires, which is kind of gives me flexibility. Now the window goes down and then is connected to this portion. Let me see, this one is kind of playing. Yeah, the original one has play too. Alright, so as you could see, the window is secured with these pieces of sticky tape. If I remove them, the window will go down, so when you're moving it, be careful not to drop it. Alright, let's remove them one by one, and just hold the glass itself. I can hold it from beneath over here. Okay, nothing holds the glass, so let's put it down. It's just a little bit kind of tight. Okay, and you can see the bolts which I purposefully put. Let's see. Okay, it's right way. Alright, so let's remove the bolts. Can you see them? Everything by hand. One bolt and the other one. Okay, and it goes down and connects to this moving part. Moving part should be a little bit corrected. And one. Oh. Let me show you. Okay, good. The view is right here. And I don't remember, maybe it was on the other side. I believe from the other side, because the nut is over here. So let's put it down again. I need my battery again. Nice to have some kind of sort of electricity. Alright, the wires over here. We'll have to connect them again. Since I've done this disassembling a week ago, I kind of forgot that one bolt goes from outside, the other bolt goes from inside. But right now it's in position where I don't have access to inside because of this convolution of the metal. So I'm going to drop it a little bit, and what I did, again, just don't connect them together. Alright, let's see. And we now have the glass connected. So it's going to be a little bit heavier. Alright, let's make connection. Okay, good, it goes down. This is what I need. If it goes up, I will just change polarity. Okay, now I have access to them. Be careful that don't attach them together, these contacts. Alright, I have room for the bolt. And where's my bolt? Who knows? Let's find it. Is it down? Down. Oh, right here. Found it. Alright, so it goes from inside. Yes, now remember. And then I will need a wrench to tighten it. Not the most convenient thing to do, but it goes. And again, remember that all the bolts are not tight yet. Okay, good. Let's tighten them. Where's my wrench? $10 millimeters. Do I have it now? But I have this adjustable one. Yeah, I have it. Эй, добрый день, ребята. Что, на вакейшене были? My neighbors just returned from their trip, so had to say hello from Russia, by the way. All right, let's tighten the bolts. Yeah, this one's easy. Right, that one, you have to tighten it from inside. Let's see which way goes. Okay. No. Because it's from inside the other way, so it has to be against counterclockwise. Alright. Does it work? Yes. It works. Kind of tricky, but you can see it's pretty easy. Oh, by the way, about myself, I'm not a mechanic, just a regular DIYer, and would like to save some money on what can I do myself. So instead of paying, as DCL says, instead of paying big bucks to the professionals, whatever you can do, do it yourself. Alright, it's tight. Now let's see how the whole thing stays. Pretty good, so let's tighten these bolts. These ones are pretty easy. Okay, let's tighten the shaft. Alright, upper portion. Motor portion I already tightened with the wrench, I believe so. Yeah. Okay, and it should work. So I have my wires, and let's see how it goes. We can check it out. Careful with these connections. Now, motor. Be careful when you're using it this way, that the window doesn't go onto your hands. It's not a big deal, it's not going to kill you, but still. Good, goes down all the way. Change polarity. And goes up. So we fixed it. Whew, very good. And then assembling, as you remember, put this thing, piece of plastic, this one goes, the connectors go through the plastic, just make sure You can't connect it wrong because all of them are different shapes. And then put the door panel back, and that's it, and we'll be in business. Now let's explain again. When I put the window down, now you can see two bolts connecting the glass to the moving part of the window regulator. This is the bolt which goes from outside, and the other one right here, the bolt which goes from inside. So in order to tighten this bolt, you have to lower it, otherwise you don't have access because of this portion of the door and whatever is over there. Now, before I assembled everything, I just came to realization that, let's see, original motor was like this, stays this way. So the connection to this wire is through this connector, and the wire is pretty short. Now what I have extension on the new motor, this one. So if I will just connect them together and leave it over there, the glass may go down and disconnect or kind of damage it. So what I need to do, I'm gonna connect this connector and put it outside, like I have, let's say, this connector over here outside. Same thing, I'm gonna cut the hole, put connectors outside, and I'll be sure that the window, the glass will go up and down without damaging and without disconnecting all these connectors. Now that I have both connectors outside, I can connect them and leave it like this. Just notice small thing. When you disconnect connector from the motor, it's going to stay like this. So how you do it, and you don't have access, I mean, in terms of seeing what's going on. So you have to put small screwdriver from inside the door and push this piece in and then out like this, and everything is done like blindly, goes this way, and then you disconnect at the same time, so you're pushing. It's not even easy to do when you can see what's going on, but imagine how it goes when you cannot see, and it disconnects. All right, just know how it's connected, and then you will know how to disconnect. Okay, good. Then the whole piece of plastic goes back like this. Don't forget wires. Wires go through the hole. One, two, the whole bunch of them. Alright. Now we have wires. Good. And then piece by piece, this thing will be reattached, and it's sticky, it sticks, but not at the point that you cannot release it on your hands, on your fingers. And just press it. Okay, go around. And remember, we have half on the door, half on the plastic. So pretty easy goes. Let's get some space. Make sure this one fits. Press it not so hard, lightly, because they will stick to each other pretty well. When I removed the motor, I actually unscrewed these speakers, moved it away, and then I had better access to the motor. Right now, when I put it down, I didn't have to do this again, so the speaker stays. Okay, now let's bring panel.